The most profitable coin, I think, for the upcoming bull market. Kaspa is setting a league of its own. We're going to break down some of the key things you need to know about and why experts are predicting a 1900% move on Kaspa. And guess what? We just fired the KS5 probe, so I'll be telling you a little bit about that in this video. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you stay up to date with everything going on with Kaspa. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So many of you know that I've been talking about Kasplex, particularly KRC20s. We've been talking about mining and everything else that goes into the entire Kaspa ecosystem. So I wanted to give you just a little bit of an update of exactly where we are and why this is important. So look at this, 819 tokens are now deployed through the Kasplex protocol, of which 28.5 million transactions of KRC20s has happened and 37.5 million gas feed paid in Kas. That is a wild number, and it's only just getting started. Now, don't forget, there is so much more to be built yet, and we're actually starting to see some really innovative projects, let alone just some meme coins that have launched over there. We're going to be seeing decentralized exchanges. We're going to be seeing all sorts built on Kaspa, and this is going to be incredibly exciting. Also, and this is kind of where it gets really exciting for me. Not only do you have the absolute kind of volume that's coming from KRC20s, the meme coin narrative, you also have a real pinned use case, which is in modern industry. And I think this is really, really important. And we talked about this previously, but they actually had the Kaspa Industrial Initiative event. Now, this obviously took place very, very recently, around the 24th of September. And this is a big deal, talking through decentralized technology, as well as finance on energy and insurance. Here's the crazy part. If you are seeing real world businesses aligned to some of this energy sector, insurance sector, finance sector, well, this ultimately just pivots Kaspa to be able to not only just do the decentralized aspect, but into the whole energy sector is ginormous. Building the energy sector using the Kaspa block DAG architecture. It's going to be crazy. So anyway, so the event was led by Kaspa Industrial Initiative, a platform that serves as a catalyst for enterprise adoption of decentralized technology, making Kaspa's groundbreaking block DAG architecture accessible to businesses across the globe. And this is important to understand and how big this can truly get. Remember, Kaspa is still relatively new, and I'd argue, as much as it's well known around our community and you, it's still relatively unknown in the global scene. And I think this is really important. If you talk about adoption, you talk about the upcoming bull market, remember, euphoria takes hold of everybody as they flock to buy cryptocurrencies, the next big thing. Well, guess what? I think they're going to be buying Kaspa. I truly believe the more we move into this bull market, the more I see being built out of the block DAG, the more I see what they're doing, I just can't see this not hitting $1, $2, and much, much more. And that's why I believe people are getting super crazy on price predictions. And actually, in short term, 250% gain this year with over 90 million transactions. Analysts are optimistic, especially with a Kraken listing looming. Obviously, this is a big deal as we start to move into the world of real, true, big exchanges. Binance futures are obviously there. Spots will be, I'm sure, coming this bull market. I absolutely believe that. And I don't think Coinbase is far behind. Why? Well, it's just different. And this is the point. It's proven technology, it's proven community, and now it absolutely is starting to ramp up in both its volume and its usage, and I think this is important. And then this moves into next year as we expect an absolute explosion in Kaspa. We could, like I said, break the $1 price point pretty easily. And why? Why are people so bullish? Well, you've got projects like this. Nacho the Cat launched as a KRC on Kaspa, bringing a real sentiment of community as well as volume and everything else. Here's the great thing about Kaspa: decentralized at its core, built by the community, and ultimately really driven it. They've done loads of crowdfunding, and this is flowing into the KRC20s. In fact, Nacho the Cat being the top KRC20 out there, also raising 55k in Kaspa to support funding for exchanges and much more. And these will be coming very, very soon. So look out for this. Great opportunity. And just look how many they are. Look how many are printing. And again, I've talked about this previously, the volume that sits on this. Imagine what this looks like when we're into hundreds of millions of dollars as this plays out. You see Nacho the Cat at the top there with its market cap of around 58 million. Supply 287 billion. This is going to be wild. Down about 4% on the day, but look at this, 2.23 million. Volume is increasing, and then there's many others that go down the list. And I think you are truly going to see people make a huge amount of money on the back of the Kaspa ecosystem and much more. And then don't forget, like we talked about, when we move into the world of energy and everything else, well, imagine what that looks like. Imagine how innovative things are going to be built, all interacting with the Ghost DAG. And just think about how quickly that can be, how quick Lightning transactions are going to be, how cheap they're going to be, and anything to bring back to the customer. Imagine the first energy company that adopts the Kaspa ecosystem, what they could truly offer to their customer. It is going to be wild, and it only takes one. So let's take a look at the price action right now. Interesting here on the Fibonacci retracement, looking to respect some quite interesting levels, but this is the next one. The 0.5 at 17.4 is a good opportunity to break with a potential then to move up. This is what we want to be looking at. The 618, obviously generally the golden level on the Fibonacci at 18.2 before we start to break onto that 1.0 line at around 20 cents. However, macro side of things, I believe we want to be looking around this. The 1.618 Fibonacci is generally what we see as a big bull market top. Now, we've broke that back here in the early July. Expect us to do the same. Certainly here on the daily. Again, there's some key bits we need to see as we break up to the upside and start to really push on in this metric. And I think it's going to be very interesting as this plays out. And it's hard not to be incredibly bullish on Kaspa. More and more I look at it, more and more I get involved in it, more and more I'm excited. And like I said, we recently just launched our KRC20 miner. For many of you that know, we did our community pool. We actually have two KS0s, which to be honest are probably obsolete by now. But we do have a KS5. We just fired it up earlier on today. Now it's not currently running. We turned it off for the evening just as we kind of get settled in, but we were hashing around 17.18 terahashes, and this is going to be pretty interesting. We'll bring you the stats as we start to get some more data running through this, but we are scaling up our Kaspa mining operation, and that is why we are super bullish. So not only do we hold it, we're buying more. We now have 3 miners that are running on this channel, specifically mining Kaspa. So it's interesting. I truly think this is going to be one of the biggest projects of the bull market. I know some people don't agree with me, but strap in, get ready, and if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend doing it. But let me know in the comments your favorite KRC20 token. Which one are you guys holding? Which one are you most bullish for in this upcoming bull market? And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. This is going to share it far and wide. And don't forget, I've partnered up with Trade Assist. Trade Assist is a fantastic bit of software that can support your trading decisions. It's going to give you buy zones, sell zones, as well as the opportunity to look at where we have moving averages and much more. Indicates where you should be buying, where you should be selling, and everything else. So if you're interested in Trade Assist, definitely check out the link in the description. Again, this is going to show you all of the buy and sell zones to support your trading decisions out there. So there is a link in the description. Check out Trade Assist if you're interested in trading. But until the next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.